Hi everyone, welcome. We've been working with regular verbs in the present tense in German. In this lesson we are going to look at the verb finden. Finden means to find in German. The stress is here on the first part of the word, finden, finden, finden. These are the endings for regular verbs in the present tense. Remember that there is a rule that if the root of the verb ends in a D or T, that we add E before the ST and the T endings. So notice there's the rule there, add the E. If the root ends in a D or T, how do you find the root? Remove the EN and what you're left with is the root. So let's go ahead and look at the forms here. I find. Ich finde. Ich finde. You find. Remember, this is where the rule applies. If the stem ends in the D or T, add the E before ST or T. So for this one, findest, du findest. Ich finde, du findest. He finds. Also we'll add the E here. Findet. She finds. Sie findet. And finally, you find. Sie finden. Notice the difference in pronunciation. For all of these forms, you distinctly hear the D. Ich finde, du findest, findet, sie findet. But for this form, the D sound is different. Finden, 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 finden. Ich finde, du findest, findet, sie findet, sie finden. For we, also that same pronunciation, wir finden, wir finden. You find. Ihr findet. Again, you hear the D. Ihr findet, ihr findet. You find. Sie finden. And then they find. Sie finden. So again, notice here the D. Findet, finden, finden, finden. Here's some examples. I find the beer. What you find is the direct object, which means in German we say the direct objects are in what we call the accusative case. It's just an arbitrary designation. Remember that in the accusative case, the das is the same, so nominative as a subject. Das Bier is das Bier. As in the accusative case, it's also das Bier. Same thing for Wasser. Something with a D is also the same. Die Blume, for example, the flower. In the nominative, in the accusative, it's die Blume. But for anything that's masculine, grammatically masculine, any nouns, in other words, if the article is der has to change to den. So if I want to say, I find the wine, you have to say den Wein instead of der Wein. So let's look at the examples. I find the beer. Ich finde das Bier. I find the wine. Ich finde den Wein. I find the water. Ich finde das Wasser. He finds the beer. Findet das Bier. He finds the wine. Findet den Wein. He finds the water. Findet das Wasser. She finds the beer. Sie findet das Bier. She finds the wine. Sie findet den Wein. And she finds the water. Sie findet das Wasser. That's it for this lesson. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, I would appreciate it very much if you'd give it a like. To continue learning German and go on to the next lesson, click on the video that appears here on your screen. See you soon. Bis bald.